What's up, everybody? It's Andy, the Pop Professor here, and tonight I'm trying something a little different with you guys. I thought I'd hop onto my computer here and kind of walk you through some of the things I'm thinking about for the channel, for my own traveling, and most importantly, just for my hobby now that we're into 2020. So it's mid-January right now, 2020. I've been doing some planning, and as you can see here, I've made this kind of chart here. So you guys know I do a ton of Lego stuff. I'm really interested in mock building, and I've been to a couple of shows, especially Brick Universe shows, and had a really good time. My lug displays at one every year, and I've had the opportunity to go to a couple other shows and had a great time. But also, I know a lot of you guys go out to Comic-Cons of different kind. Of course, you know, San Diego and New York and Emerald City and Seattle have huge releases, not just for Lego, but even more so for Funko Pops and all kinds of figures. And I thought it would be super fun to visit some of those at some point and maybe pool up some money over a couple of months and make some longer term plans. It'd be awesome to catch up with some of you fellow YouTubers out there. I know some of you guys have talked about going to, you know, all the various conventions, and I think that'd be a lot of fun to connect with some of you guys in person. But also, I have a huge background with autographs when I was younger. I used to go to a lot of baseball games. I'm a huge baseball fan. Most of you guys probably know that. And my dad and I used to get cards signed. We would like go to the games and wait before the game started with when the players were out warming up, and we'd get stuff signed. And I've got like 7 or 8 binders of cards over there. So I started thinking about all the different things I've heard about and all the different things that I might be able to go to. So I made this chart, and tonight I just thought you guys might enjoy kind of hopping in with me and seeing what I was thinking about, and then maybe you could leave your comments in this video once it's up on YouTube down below, and perhaps, you know, talk about what your experience has been at these different things. I'd love to get some Funko Pops signed with those paint markers. They look so awesome. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. So you can kind of see I'm in my new studio here. I'm going to give you guys a whole tour. There's like 3 or 4 rooms down here. But it's why, you know, over the summer things got a little slow because it was just totally ripped up. So I've got a video coming hopefully later this month, just kind of giving you the backstory on that. And then I'm definitely going to like walk you through each section, show you the collection. It's super exciting. It's getting, the display is getting really awesome, and got some cool stuff going on. So, excuse me. So let's jump into this here and see what we got. So I've made this table, and you can see that some of these are already passed. So I wouldn't pay any attention to anything in here. But as we go ahead and look up to basically, you know, Brick Universe Louisville all the way down through the rest of the year. Okay, so in February it looks like we've got Brick Universe Louisville coming up right here. I've got the website there. There's really nothing to look up about that though. Most of you guys know I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee, so Louisville is like 3.5 hours away. Maybe it'd be cool to make another column real quick and just say how far away these things are, so I can kind of figure that out. So this is 3.5 hours, we'll say, to the event. So, oops, that's the other one, but that's okay because it's also in Louisville. GalaxyCon, I've been hearing about that. Anybody been to GalaxyCon? If you have, leave me some comments there. I'd love to get some conversation going about that. Okay, I've been hearing a lot at the end of February about PensaCon, which is in Pensacola, Florida. And then also GalaxyCon Richmond is coming up, that you can see they're on the same weekend here. So I think I heard, maybe we'll make another category here. I think I heard Bearded Pop Hunter is going to be there because I know he's way into all the My Hero Academia stuff, and I was looking up their lineup. So let's check this out, see what their lineup looks like for GalaxyCon Richmond. This looks cool. So there it is, February 28th to March 1st, 2020. In fact, let's pull this down here. Let me do some quick nerdy stuff. Boom, boom. Yeah, that should be better. So let's see what we got here in GalaxyCon. This is cool. So you guys know I'm way into. They got a couple different locations here. Hence the reason that we saw the. Where was it? GalaxyCon Richmond, and then GalaxyCon Louisville, I think, was in here somewhere there. Yeah, there it is, way up there. Okay, it already passed for last year, being November. So exhibitors, here we go, guests. Let's see what's going on here. That's cool. So I'm kind of new to these names. I don't have a lot of the names like memorized of, who like the names of the actors, especially like voice actors. But I'm kind of getting into this, so you guys can help me along as I go. Maybe leave me some feedback or some tips. It'd be cool to hear what you have to say about that. Gilbert Gottfried, that's cool. All the Jay and Silent Bob stuff here. That's cool. This one is especially interesting. I used to watch Reading Rainbow all the time. That show is awesome. I think we need a Funko Pop of LeVar Burton. That'd be awesome. So I'm not like a crazy Power Ranger fan. My son watches it all the time, but I do think they're cool, and I would definitely be down to get some Power Ranger Funko Pop signed. So that would be cool. Full House. Nothing like knocking me over here, though. Of course, American Pie, Shannon Elizabeth, who's big deal back in the day. William Shatner. Not seeing, though, like a lot of Harry Potter or Star Wars stuff necessarily. Who's this guy? Brian West. I wonder what he was in Star Wars. So this is kind of cool. Just checking this out. Oh, there we go. He was in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Yeah, so let's see what else we got going here. So that's GalaxyCon Richmond, February 28th to March 1st. Let's see who the voice actors are. Oh, wow, that's cool. I wonder what this is all about. A big Mario fan, big Nintendo fan. I've got my PlayStation and my Switch hooked up right over there. Whoa. Wow, so this is Mario's voice. Holy cow. Wow, that would be really cool. I don't think there's a Mario Pop. I'm almost sure there's not, actually, because everybody wants that Nintendo license, but that would be cool to get something done with him. Who else do we have here? Wow, so much stuff. This is just the first one. So maybe tonight we'll just focus on these couple of shows in the next like 6 weeks. So this is in Richmond. So if I'm in Knoxville, Knoxville, Tennessee, and then we want to get Richmond. Virginia. Okay, guys, I'm back here. Looks like Richmond, Virginia is 6.5 hours one way. Wasn't sure exactly. 6.5 hours. So that's good to know. And then I wonder how far Pensacola is. Probably much further. Oh, not that much further, actually. 7.5 hours one way. So I would have thought those were the same, but they're not. So that's kind of interesting. It says, maybe I'll, let's do this. Sorry, miles. That will also be helpful. So we're getting serious about this. Yeah, we're putting in some mileage, see how far this thing is, and then I can really start to make plans and think about cost versus all that. So let's take a look now at this PensaCon show. I don't want that there. I want that over there. Thank you very much. And let's see who's coming to this thing. Guests. All right, so this is PensaCon. Also, that same last weekend of February. Got tons of names here. Let's see what we see. By type. Oh, by fandom. That's cool. Star Wars. Boom. Let's start with that. All right. Again, bear with me, guys. I'm new to some of this stuff. I'm sure some of you guys know exactly who all these people are. I'm trying. I want to get there. I'm just not quite there yet. So let's see who. This guy looks super familiar. Dennis Lawson. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, of course, Wedge. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wedge Antilles. Nice. Oh, man. I didn't know he was the uncle of Ewan McGregor. Okay, so maybe we'll add him to the list here. So, guess of interest. Wedge Antilles. I need to decide if I want to type in whose name I want to type in. Dennis Lawson. Cool. And let's see, who else is coming here? Got Brian Herring coming, who does, I think, the voice of BB-8. Yeah, one of the puppeteers. Wow. Yeah, I've seen his signatures. They say, like, keep rolling across the top. Pretty cool. So this is cool. So I'll add him to the list. Whoops. Because the other thing is, if I'm going to go to these, I got to make sure. Whoops, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, too many things going on. I got to make sure that I can that I have stuff for them to sign, and that's going to take me a little bit of time to get organized and figure that out. Oh, he was also a droid performer in Rogue One and Solo. Wow, cool. What is this? Oh, wow. He did Jabba the Hutt. Wow, crazy. Okay, let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay, cool. So there's some there. Not going to type them all in right now, but maybe just some overview stuff. And then this, of course, what is this? The Mandalorian. I think this might be something else. Nope. Cool. Let's see here. Yes, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Media guests. Look at this. Doctor Who, Power Rangers. Catherine Sutherland. Pink Ranger. Nice. Yeah, so some cool stuff. So, leave me a comment down below if you got to pick between GalaxyCon in Richmond or PensaCon in Pensacola, Florida. Which one would you go to and why? I think both of those sound like they could be really, really cool. Or I could save my money and potentially go to something else. So Brick Universe comes to Knoxville. Probably not going to go to this Raleigh show because I want to save, just get some other experiences. Of course, Emerald City Comic Con. I don't even know if I want to look it up. It's like, it's going to be awesome. So March 12th to March 15th. That's about like 2 months from now. Washington State Convention Center. Okay. This website's going to be out of control, I'm sure. Guest list. Here we go. Let's pull this over here a little bit so we can get a better look at what the plan is. Wow, guys. Anthony Daniels, Amy Jo Johnson. She's the Pink Ranger that I recognize. I think she's pink, right? So what else do we have here? Wow, this is cool. Wonder Woman. Got all kinds of different stuff here for Star Wars. Phasma. Yeah, she wrote that book, right? Yeah, Delilah Dawson. Yeah, I've been looking at these books. Has anybody ever read some of the Star Wars books? I've been wanting to pick those up and check them out. Leave me a comment below if you have, where you would start, which one your favorite one was. Boy, it would be cool to get her signature and get a chance to say hello. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. So do a quick overview here. I think a lot of us don't necessarily take the time to get to these websites. I know I don't. Natalia Tena, I'm not familiar with her. It says she's from something in Harry Potter. Wow. There's no bio though. All right. Cool. We'll go back, check it out. Man, look at all this. This is wild. So that's the thing. I don't know how much a flight to Seattle is, but it's not out of the question that by the time you do hotels and gas and whatnot to somewhere that's 6 hours away, I wonder if it's what the price difference would be to just go to something like this and really go all in for one of these awesome shows. Filters. Let's see here. Entertainment. Cool. And then there was something about, let's go up here. We got guests. Let's see who's doing signatures, autographs rather. Wow, they got it all lined out. Again, guys, I'm totally new to this. I'm trying to figure it all out, but I know that, they're expensive and then you have to wait in line, which seems not super fun, but, yours here before they sell out. Okay, so here's the 2020 guests so far. Wow, they're getting close here. It's only a couple. We know that, but does that mean they're all signing? I doubt that. Panels. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Artist Allery. Okay, so then it looks like it says under there they have tags. So Amy Jo Johnson is autographing. There we go. I see. I'm also curious what Anthony Daniels autographed thing costs. I'm sure it's a couple $100. So okay, so yeah, Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con's cool, and of course that they have they've got, of course, the the big Funko Pop releases. I don't know if there's Lego releases there usually, and other figs would be cool to check out. Black Series or whatever else they got on display. Maybe there'd be some Hot Toys or Sideshow booth or something like that. I don't know if the companies come out. I'm sure they do. So yeah, that would be cool. I've got some friends in Seattle, and then also Funko HQ. Man, that'd be a lot of fun. But just a couple weeks later, there's this BrickWorld event in Indianapolis. I really want to go to the Chicago BrickWorld down in June, but I have a conflict with that weekend every year for work. So, yeah, that's a bummer. But this BrickWorld Indy show could be really cool as well. So I wonder what this thing's looking like. And then maybe we'll stop here. That's the first half of the year. And what I'm thinking I'll do is just pick one, maybe two, depending on cost, and then just kind of price it out. And maybe next week we can follow up and, I can show you guys what I found. So this is obviously, I didn't look at tickets for Emerald City Comic-Con, but this is pretty affordable. And it also would be cool to just see if I could go up and display a mock there. And this would give me a nice deadline 2 months out to maybe get my baseball stadium upgraded a little bit and bring that. So I'd have to check and see how they do this. I don't see anything about how you would display, but I'm sure I could write to them or figure that out. So looks like some cool vendors. Atlanta Brick Company, they got an awesome stuff down in Atlanta. Clone Army Customs, Eclipse Graphics, yeah, all kinds of really cool stuff here. And then there's the other shows, including the Chicago and the Milwaukee show. Excuse me. So, yeah. So, I don't know, guys. Just kind of trying to figure out what to do here. Thought it'd be kind of a fun video to walk you through this. I just thought it'd be cool to like have everything in one place to figure it out. I'd love to go down to Brick Fiesta, of course, San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con. And I just like threw the links in here, and then I haven't really populated this stuff here. I know, oh, I've skipped one here in Lexington, Kentucky. Also in March. Boy, March is a big year with these. Let's see if I can do this here. These three. They've got some cool stuff. Let's hop over there really quick. I'm pretty sure Ahsoka Tano is going to be there, which is Ashley. Let's see here. Where's she at? I was looking at this earlier, and there she is, Ashley Eckstein. That would be really, really cool to get some pops signed. I've got the glow in the dark one, and I've got just the standard Clone Wars wave that came out like a year ago or something. I don't have, I think, the Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop, but that would be very cool. The Funkos for Karate Kid would be rad, or maybe even some of the Ewok stuff. So this would be really fun to go up and check out. Mickey Mouse, Ezra from Star Wars, Goofy. These are awesome. Some Pokemon. My son's way into that stuff. Yeah, there's some very cool stuff coming through here. So we saw Catherine Sutherland already at another show. So yeah, I got some decisions to make. I'd love your help, guys. So leave me a comment down below. Drop me a note. Let me know what you think. Tell me about your experiences. Help me get up to speed on this. And definitely let me know if you're going to be at any of these brick or collectible based events. I'd love to say hello, hang out, maybe swap some pins or swap some sig figs or whatever you got with you. And I think that'll do it for tonight. So as always, really appreciate you guys watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do all kinds of stuff here. We do Lego builds, mocks, set builds and reviews, hauls, lots of unboxings, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Disney, baseball, you name it. And we're really trying to get the channel moving. I've been posting a lot lately, and I'm excited to get up to 300 and then on all the way to 1,000 subscribers so that I can start doing more stuff like this, but in live stream format where people are on and we can talk back and forth. And I think that'd be really cool. So if you're digging what you see here, please consider supporting the video by liking it, and support the channel by subscribing. It would really mean a lot to me. So hope everybody has a good one, and we'll see you soon on the next video.